Yeah, obviously when you got this role, you knew you were signing up for kind of a legacy to kind of a cultural phenomenon. Has any element of it surprised you thus far? Maybe how obsessed people were with the show? Are they asking you questions from the show in the 80s that you couldn't possibly know about? Anything like that?
That I actually got the job. First of all, that was the most surprising thing. But no, I was a fan of the show. So the great thing about it is it already has that built-in fan base where I expected it, and I wholeheartedly agree with it. I was one of them, and when I found out that they were remaking Knight Rider, I think I read it in an article, I was so excited. I was running around, I ran up to my wife and I'm like, oh my God, they're making Knight Rider again. That's going to be our, whatever night that's on. We're canceling everything else. I don't care if Biggest Loser's on or not. We're not watching that. So, so it just ended up, then I found out I got the job. So, yeah. I mean, the only thing I'm surprised about is I am a little conflicted because I was really excited at first, as a fan, just to watch the show. And then I realized in order to watch it, I have to film it first, and then I already know the ending, so yeah, it's kind of ruined it for me. But no, it's exciting. I love going to work every day. It's fantastic.
Was your wife a fan? I mean, Knight Rider was a boys' show, from what I can remember. The original was your wife, or did you have to educate your wife when you got the role?
No, she knew right away. Her older brother watched it all the time, so she remembers it. And I did ask her sort of a similar question you asked me. I asked her if she ever thought she'd grow up to be married to Knight Rider, but it's just, I don't know.
Did you get any advice or direction from your predecessors, from the original cast?
I did. David and I filmed together for a whole day, and we had a funeral scene that took forever, so we talked for a very long time. And the one thing that, I asked him about the original show, and the one thing that he had said was really to build the relationship with the car, whatever that is. Like, we didn't really know the personality of Kit yet, especially with Val Kilmer doing the voice. And now that I've heard it, and I heard it after we were done filming and everything, so I didn't know how he was going to say things. But he did say, build that relationship, treat it like your best friend or a really annoying friend or whatever, but just really have a relationship with the car, and that's what people really enjoyed about the original series. And he's absolutely right. So.
Is that hard?
Yeah, when it doesn't talk back to you and, when you're sitting in it, yeah, it's a little difficult, but you just kind of imagine it as a really annoying ex-girlfriend or something, and, it's easy.
Are you back in production on the series now?
No, we don't start for 2 weeks.
And do you have a sense that it's going to be very different than the pilot film? Are they changing anything, casting or anything?
Yeah, the way that it's reinvented again, the way that they told me, I haven't seen a script yet, so I'm just going off of speculation, but the way that I was told was that there was, the original series, and we reinvented it as a sequel for the 2-hour movie, and now we're reinventing it again. And it's going to be in kind of real time from the movie, so it should be like 6 months from when the events of our little origin story happened, and everything is going to be different. Like, the car is going to be have a different look. It'll morph into a different attack mode. It will, each week, I think they were talking about it gets different gadgets and different things that it can do. So,
but it'll always be a Shelby Mustang.
Yeah, at heart. Yeah.
Time for one more. Anybody? You want to ask him that? Sure. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Were you a car guy? Are you a guy that's comfortable in the garage? And
I am. I'm not as comfortable as I should be, probably, but I don't. No, I mean, growing up, I grew up on a small farm in the middle of Nebraska, so we actually, we change our own oil and we do all of that stuff. And but I never got to work on anything as lovely as the car that I drive now. So it was always like, a beat up pickup truck or something like that. But yeah. What's that?
tractors?
I'm sorry. Oh.
Tractors, farm equipment?
Yeah, tractors and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fine. They don't go that fast. They go like 5 miles an hour, which is a little faster than that.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
You're welcome.